Okay, so we're staying in the middle of Enshi City, and because now we're going to go to a place called Pingan, which is Pingan Canyon, which is actually quite famous for the river that goes through the canyon, and the waters are very clean and pristine. And it's about a 2-hour trip down the road, so let's go. Here, and actually go over here, you'll see the drop. We've got probably a couple of 100 meters down, but you look down into the river just here, just how magnificently clear it is. And there's not a soul in place today, so it's just absolutely fantastic. But yeah, it's quite unique in through here, and they've also got a lot of cages here that have a lot of rock slides, obviously, so I'm sure something's happened in the past where they've had issues. Okay, and then you can see we're halfway down only, and you can see up here where everything goes actually on the side of the mountain, and like the sheer drop and everything that goes down is just nuts. And then down here you get a better view and understanding just how steep everything is in through here. So we're finally down from up there, and we come down and we'll see how fresh the water is here, how cool it is. It's actually nice and fresh, and it's not too cold actually for this time of the year. And if you come down here, we'll see just the difference once it gets down, but it's beautiful and clean in through here, and very, very well looked after. To get from the top where we started walking to come back in took us around about 45 minutes of just slow walking to get down in through here, but you'll see just on the camera just how clear and everything's well looked after in here. And if you're also wondering why there's nobody here today, actually close to the end of the Western New Year, at late December, early January is always a good time to travel, especially to places where the climate's a bit cooler, because I'll have less people that are actually wanting to travel at that time, or just after Chinese New Year, a couple of weeks after, and you'll find yourself here with not many people around, and it's actually fantastic because you can relax and enjoy the environment for what it is. Okay, so now we're coming down the river, and we've got to wear hard hats because every now and again there's actually rocks from actually either side that actually do fall in here. But I don't think if something hits me in the head, I don't think that I'll have to be worrying about this. I think I'll be going to sleep for a long time. Anyhow, we're down the river by ourselves. There's no one at all, so I'll let you guys actually enjoy a bit of the scenery and just seeing as it goes along. Anyhow, it's a bit fresh down here, but it's just like a wonderful experience. You'll spend probably 10-12 minutes in the boat coming down through here, and then they'll drop you off, and then you've got to walk back around about 1.5 kilometers. So to get in, the cost is 210 RMB, which works out around about 36 US dollars per person. But I think for how clean it is, how tidy, how natural everything is, I think it's well worth it. They've done a good job of keeping everything here nice and clean. And remember, The cooler months are the better months to travel here if you don't like crowds. Now we're going up to another sightseeing point, up and through the cave. We just got back to our hotel. Another good thing about places like this where they're just developing economically, that you actually get some real bargains. So to give you an idea, we've actually been upgraded in this room a little bit, but the cost was 202 RMB, which is less than $30 US. And you can see the size of the queen size bed. Nice big area here with a sofa, study desk, television, also wardrobes with bathrobes, central AC, and then have a look at the toilet. So nice big shower, nice big toilet, a big vanity basin and everything in here. So all up, 202 RMB. This one would probably go for about 230. So sometimes if you come in the low season, the prices, you get a bargain. So the name of the hotel is Yicheng Hotel in Enshi City, but we'll put it in the link in the comments down below. So if anyone comes out this way, they know where to look at. Morning everybody, we've just checked out. Now we're going to another famous area called Shuobuya Shilian, which is actually translates to rock forest. So we've got a couple of hours down the road again, and we'll see how we go. So hold on tight. So we've just arrived at Shuobuya, and what happens is in here, once you arrive, you'll get a bus and I'll take you to the furthest point of the park, and then you can sightsee and then walk yourself back through. Another thing to take mind of is when you actually do come here in the quieter time of the year to any of these tourist attractions, bring your own food and bring your own drinks, because a lot of it is actually closed. So there won't be much to get here, so just make sure you prepare well in advance. That way you'll have no issues. And the bus driver's doing qualifying laps, I think, for the Monaco Grand Prix, but that's standard here for bus drivers. As you see, professionally is not. Luckily it's not raining or snowing, but they don't normally slow down either. And another interesting part about this area is the local people actually do live inside this actually tourist attraction as well, and go about their normal lives. So obviously the local economy, or when the tourists come, will actually give them a bit of income. But as you see up here, that they're actually farming their land here, and they utilise every little bit of land. And they've got, if you see close to the front door of the place over here, they've got all their wood stocked up for winter that they'll burn for the food. So we're at our first part at Qinglongtai, which is actually Dragon's Head, and a bit more walking again today up steps, guys. See up in here, this is actually all natural. So all these geolithic rock formations that actually haven't been manufactured, and this is actually all natural in the way it has. Of course, that's been propped up there so it doesn't slide off. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Come down and have a look at this, guys. This is pretty cool. Just watch your foot and watch your head in through here. It's not a bad place. If it was rainy, you can keep dry. A bit of a cave. It goes down into here. And then follow us back out here. And then we've got up to go in. Up in through these guys. Up and through the small gap up there. Okay, this is a bit for the skinnies to get in through here. Lucky I'm fading away, as you can see.
It's very narrow.
Hope you're not claustrophobic. Just a bit on the steep side here, boys and girls. You don't want to fall down here. It'll be a bit of misery. Don't forget to not skip leg day, because this is what happens if you do. Starting to get a bit fresh down here. It's a bit cool now. Got a pretty cool view in through here. That's pretty cool view here, and then look back down. And it keeps going. About to go in down under here, which explains the history of the area, and it'll let you know that just actually behind us here, thousands of years ago, apparently this whole area was submerged underwater. So let's go and have a look and see what's in here.
Whoa.
This is pretty cool, the way that they've done it up. It's pretty cool when you actually think of it, that this is all under natural rock formations in through this part here, so they've done a really good job. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty narrow.
I tell you what, she gets a bit tight down through here.
Oh, look at that. Can you get through?
Yep, just. Oh well, this one will be a bit interesting. stop throughout here today. We're actually at the Nine Dragons waterfall, which is about, they said, about 100 feet tall, so around about 30 plus metre drop. And even though there's water coming down, it hasn't been raining recently. And that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. All up, the price to get in is 186 RMB, which is just over 23 US dollars. So you need about 3.5–4 hours to walk through here. And on cooler days, make sure you dress appropriately. I hope you enjoyed today. And now we're going to drive another couple of hours and go back to our hotel. But we're in a new one today, so we'll see what that's like. So we've come up over the top of a mountain, and then about 1,300 meters high, and then we've got a pensioner on a bike because he can. And actually where we are at the moment, we're actually on the border of Chongqing, coming out of Hubei Province. So, and this is awesome because there's a big truck behind us now that doesn't seem too excited because he thinks that I'm the one creating the issue. Best not to go over the white line because you don't know if there's cameras in here, but this is just awesome. This is all we need. Is this happening at the moment now with Granddad in front. We've been driving for a few kilometers and there is just nothing here at all. But I wouldn't want to be coming down here at night. There's no lights, there's nothing. It's just like a ghost town. But that's the good part about the countryside. Like when you come out through here sometimes, it's just peaceful, but there's nothing. If you broke down out through here, you wouldn't have much fun, and there's not much phone reception either. Finally, after going for a long way, we've come into a big town, guys. Not really. We finally, after about 15–20 kilometres of nothing, just come into here. So we've still got at least another hour to drive through areas like this before we get to the hotel. But it just goes to show, like out here sometimes, just how sparse everything can be. And just like here, walk on the road, it's every man for themselves. So we're almost at 1,900 meters now. And there's not much out there at all. So we're just on the outskirts of the Enshi Canyon Geo Park. So that stands at how high? 1,870 meters high. And if you have a look down out over to there, you see the road that we need to go through later on to get out to where we got to go. At the moment, it's about 4 degrees Celsius. So you get a few rock slides down in through here. And I would not want to get a flat tire or anything out in through here, that's for sure. So it's 4 degrees outside at the moment, and we're dodging rocks all over the road. Oh, then we've got 2 ladies out here getting wood for the house. And as always, park anywhere you want, but it doesn't matter up here. It's every man for themselves. So we've come through a few towns like this, and you'll see a lot of places here with construction where there's got like buildings where looks like there's no one living in them, and they're big. But what seems to happen, we're thinking, is that a lot of younger people will come from the village, go work in the big cities, and then they'll come back obviously to hear Chinese New Year, but they'll build a big house out here because it's a lot cheaper. And then they'll possibly put their parents on the ground floor because they're a bit older, and they'll live up and above. So, but it's a lot of places out here with a lot of construction, but nothing happening at all, it seems. So that's what we think will be the case. So when they get older, they'll just come back out here and stay here and live here full time. So it seems that will be their goal. But a lot of places, probably every 5 to 10 kilometers, you come into little areas like this. Finally arrived to our hotel called Chongqing Hotel, which is here, and it's quite good because we're actually out inside the country area. So come and have a look at, and this is the view that we'll be waking up to for the next 3 mornings. And it's only about 4 stories high, but it's actually nice and quaint in here. And the best part is it's quiet, although down to the nearest pub is a bit of a hike. And we'll come in and we'll show you inside how it looks. Come in, boys and girls. So this is where the dining area is, reception, the fireplace later tonight, which we'll be getting into. And the 2 local celebrities is the cat, but the cat's sleeping at the moment. He's gone on strike because it's obviously a bit fresh down here. And we've got a doggo, mate. Come on. Come on. 你们的狗它叫什么名字？
叫皮蛋。
叫皮蛋。
对。
它多大啦？
快3岁了。
哦，快3岁了。So his name is Geo Park, and he's going to be 3 very soon. Oh, 他们的床很舒服。Hello, buddy. And 他跟他的猫是关系很好吗？
他俩打架。
Hello, give me 5.
握手，皮蛋。握手。
握手，握手。
给他一个零食，给拿零食。
啊，给他小吃。
对。
You give him the snack and you say 握手 and he will 握手。
那么开心。
他就喜欢吃。你叫他坐下，然后握手，他就会。
坐头。
坐，皮蛋坐。
坐，坐头。
握手。
谢谢你。You happy? Oh, there goes the hand and the light. Another satisfied customer here today, folks. Right to our hotel. 240 RMB roughly, so looking at about 32, 33 US dollars a night. So I'll show you what we got. Does help if I actually use the key to let us in, eh? So we've got a toilet and a shower in here. Nice and comfy. Nice queen size bed. That's nice and soft actually. And this is the best part. This is the view that we'll be waking up tomorrow morning. So come and have a look at this. this is where we are, and how's that for a view? This is some of the local dishes they make here. So this is pork rib broth that they make and actually then cure their own pork, almost similar to what you would do Parma ham. And then they have cured pork with white radish and then just some veggies, steamed and a little bit of side dishes. So it should be enough to get their night on. And the food here is really good. The best part about coming into the countryside is generally that they'll cook with less oil and less, they won't use MSG, they won't use a lot of stuff, so it's clean what you get at home. And this pork's really good, it's great, but it's also very smoky. They have a smoky flavour, so obviously they smoke it, but everything here, it's completely different what you get in a restaurant. Restaurants can't replicate it, and it's just really good to get home cooked food here. Morning, boys and girls. So we're having basically what the locals would generally eat out here for breakfast in the mornings. So we've just got some noodles in a broth. We've got a little bit of chili sauce, which I actually like. Some eggs, some soybean milk. These I'm not sure exactly what they are. And these buns are a little bit special because traditionally they can either be filled or unfilled. Because they're hollow inside.